Not everybody in housing foundation down here in the Red Cross had the same problem. Bell was here just before the 6th of September. Bell promised us, and he could come here and I'll repeat the same thing. He said he's going to come down here with sheets of plywood to nail up the windows for us. Up to today, he didn't came. Number two, it looked like simple things, but what Housing Foundation got to understand, this is the building name, Senior Citizen. And if Housing Foundation don't know what means senior citizen, they should go to dictionary because we tired of it. Here got a lot of problems. Mr. Jesroom, you could just imagine a Category 5 hurricane hit this place here. Up to now, we see that lady, one name, Janet, or Hannette, or what's she name? Nobody from Housing Foundation came here. And we have problems because we senior citizen. Practically everybody in here is 60, 65, up to 80 years of age and more older. There's problems. But you see, in here don't have no cooperation. Otherwise, things would have been better. Certain people mightn't want to hear that. Because as a group, you can go up there and you could fight the cause. And here got people with cabinets break up, doors don't work, but they are not coming. You go up by Housing Foundation, they have a red skin girl there, she go mark it down a yellow card because I could still see. Mark it down, mark it down, mark it down. The last person I know, Mr. Steve, bring an electrician here from Housing Foundation. He tell Mr. Steve he got to buy the parts and the bulbs and everything to put in his house, what he paying Housing Foundation for. And you know what's so ugly, Mr. Jesroom? I don't know if everybody in here paying it. They're charging you a maintenance fee, but they don't come here. And Mr. Jesroom, I don't know how much you're paying, but I know I paying. And Housing Foundation is taking it out of my salary, of my pension. 75 guilders every month I have to pay in here. And they can't come by me. And they got cartoon doors in there, cartoon doors. And you could go in there and fill that. Cartoon doors, what rat and mice and everything eat up, right inside there. And the majority of the units got it. I don't know if these people afraid of Housing Foundation. I just don't understand it. But Mr. Jesroom, they have to do better. Number two, Mr. Jesroom, what got me killing, it got me like a cancer eating out inside of me. Hurricane hit us here, no? Housing Foundation income. I ain't see William Marlin. I ain't see Theo. I ain't see Sarah. None come. But when they got election, they was driving here with jeep and alcohol and all kind of things to give you. Because it looked like we foolish people in here. Mr. Jesroom, listen to me good. Today is the 3rd of November. So we got over a year. No prime. Well, Marlin go to United Nations and all kind of thing. But Marlin must know we living in here. I see when what Island Bank give Hope Estate up there, the senior citizen up there, 10,000. What happened to us here? We from Zimbabwe? We living in the same St. Martin. They give 10,000 up there. What happened to here? We don't get no more Johnny Cake. They say St. Martin people is only about Johnny Cake and fried chicken. But at least if they give that, we would have been a little bit more satisfied. Nothing. And Dutch would have say 0.000.
Well, the hurricane, the bedroom door, the whole bottom, it's fallen asunder. Yeah? But I noticed the windows, since the hurricane, when morning come, you've seen all the light inside. I guess maybe from the hurricane racking the windows. But the cabinet in terrible condition. I told them about it some time ago, one of the workers, and she told me, I have the same thing with my cabinet. But the only thing for me to do now, take out the whole bottom and leave just, yes. I can't put no pots, nothing in the cabinet, nothing I can't put, yeah. So, that's my problem.
So, how long have you been living in the house?
About 10 years, because I had a few years over with my daughter, and then I came back, but I was paying rent all the time. About, Steve, I met you here, right? And how long you here?
I am 16 years old.
Well, about 12 years. So,
About that.
yeah, about 12 years, yes.
All right. Okay.
So, that's all my complaint.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a wish?
The door. No, I would like for them to fix the cabinet and the door. That's all.
Okay.
But there's nothing can be done with the windows unless our outer shutter, in case we have other hurricane. But that's all. So I hope they'll come and do something for me. Yes, I'm 81 years old.
You can win with the Caribbean lottery. You can win, making a difference, changing lives. Take a chance, and you can win with the Caribbean lottery. You can win, you can win.
Tell them, connecting you.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
The meeting today was called to discuss the points also from the IMF and prepare for the meeting for the IMF, but I decided to take point 2 and start out with a presentation of the video, because this video was made and launched a couple of weeks ago. It had a lot of rain, and at the launching of the video, the invited guests were more also not only the unions but the persons that participated in the interviews, and they came out, a number of them, even though the circumstances, the weather was bad, they crossed and they got to the university, and we were able to have the launching still with a smaller group, but it was still very effective. Because they gave the interview, but they never saw how the whole project was put together. Basically, at that event, at the launching, the president of the University of St. Martin, Dr. Carmona, was present, and he also welcomed everybody there. And after he viewed the video, we had a follow-up with him as the university the president of the university, and after that follow-up meeting, we also had a next meeting with him in which now he came forward with the idea to have a pre-St. Martin's Day event. The pre-St. Martin's Day event will take place at the USM. It would be on Friday, the 9th of November, from 7 to 9. And since St. Martin's Day is a day where the whole island, because this video was only covering the south, the Dutch part, it's more an event of the whole island, Dutch and French. At that event, we would have joint speakers from both sides, French and Dutch, and basically the program is being worked on now, and the only request from the university was for the unions to take care of snacks and drinks. So we will discuss that and see how we can come up with an effective budget. The invited persons for that too will be people from both sides of the island, together with the unions. And the video, this video was actually, the objective of this video is not only for us internally in St. Martin, for us to see the situation and to come forward, because as WICLU president, part of the anti-poverty platform, we have been, I have been advocating in a number of sessions before. Years, we have gone to Parliament, we have visited the governor, and we have been advocating with the political parties on the eradication of poverty, which is one of the human rights. The rights to development is one of your human rights. And basically, after Irma, we can see that all the parties are talking, they're more on the alleviation of poverty, but not the eradication. The same building a resilient St. Martin and building St. Martin strong. Our questions as unions, critical questions should be, are we going to build based on the same norms and standards that we had before Hurricane Irma, the same labor market woes that we had, the same problems that we had, are we going to build back, bring in people for our airport and our harbor, build back our hospitality sector and our trade and economic activities, but with the workers still getting the less end and still being in poverty where they cannot continue to provide. So with basis with this video clip, it's not a clip, it's documentary, okay? We even intend to have it go international, where we can prove that after 1 year, St. Martin, the people in St. Martin still need help. I don't know if the government need, but the people of St. Martin still needs help.
So now what happens to the people in poverty? We have persons living in conditions, in cars up to now, that are not coming out. For you to become eligible or you can qualify for aid, you have to go through a process with red tape. You must, if you have an income, you're working, this is one of the criteria that already tells them that, hold on, not you yet. We are looking for specific persons. Yes, you're looking for poor people, you're looking for people that doesn't have a work, they doesn't have a job, they don't have income at all, or they are sick, disabled. All that is understood. But everybody in St. Martin, I can bet you that 90% of persons in St. Martin need help.
can win with the Caribbean lottery. You can win, making a difference, changing lives. Take a chance, take a chance, and you can win with the Caribbean lottery. You can win, you can win.
Hey ma, how you doing? You busy?
I hear, just paying some bills, taking care of business, you know what it is?
I know, you're doing your online banking.
I don't have to stand in those long lines to pay bills. I can transfer when I want. I can check my account wherever. It's like the bank open 24/7. I even here checking the statement right now as we're talking. How's Miami?
Well, that's why I'm calling. I'm finishing up a few songs now, but I'm afraid that studio time might be more than I thought. And I was wondering if I could get some help with some funds, and I could pay you back as soon as I get back to St. Martin.
Let me check my account. How much you need?
I think 500 should be enough.
I can transfer it to you while online. Direct from me to you. No problem.
Great. Thank you so much, Ma. I'll get online with Wib now.
Alright, darling. You know who you're for?
I need to know who you're for.
Contact WIB today for your complete personal online banking experience. Available for all mobile devices. The Windward Islands Bank, now your online banking partner in progress.
Look, certainly we recognize that prior to Irma, there was already a certain level of poverty in our community. And fact is, with the economic impact, in other words, that the hospitality industry has been very badly damaged and that many people have lost their jobs. And although I'm very proud of the hospitality, the skills training program, the income support program, we certainly recognize that although they're getting a stipend and although they're getting their health insurance, it certainly doesn't replace the income that they were making when they were working full-time in their jobs, and that's created a financial hardship, and that's increased the number of people that have moved into a poverty situation. So I think that's very, very clear that post-Irma, the number of individuals that have moved into a poverty situation has increased. The challenge, of course, becomes, with limited funds, what can we do to address that? I think the first and most important thing, and that certainly is what has the attention of the Council of Ministers, is how do we get the economy moving again? So getting the airport up and running, getting the hotel properties rebuilt, so that we can start moving people back above the poverty line. Thank you very much.
And just to add on, Relika, thank you. Just to add on to what Minister Lee said, and we're working in unison with each ministry to ensure that there is not only cohesion, but there is also that joint effort in realizing that the interministerial works that we have as a COM is very important. One, of course, like Minister Lee mentioned, the reopening of hotels, getting businesses open again, that is of paramount importance to the Ministry of TIAT, and we continue to commit to do that. So as statistics have shown already, a number of businesses have opened even higher percentages than pre-Irma numbers in 2017 and before that. So things are looking good. But in general, the public of St. Martin should be very aware of the fact that collectively, all of us form part of that responsibility. Even the simplest things as issues with taxi drivers and how we treat our guests in the restaurants, how we treat patrons coming to the restaurant, in stores, how we welcome them into the stores. Everyone plays a role in rebuilding this country, rebuilding this economy. Government alone cannot do it, so I'm calling on the people of St. Martin to work with government as we make it a continuous priority to get hotels back open, to get businesses back on track, to get the airport open, to continue to push our harbor and make sure that there's extensions, for instance, in Pier 2, that there's more cruise ships coming to our island. These are some of the key issues that government can do, but on a day-to-day basis,
this, we the people of St. Martin hold a responsibility, and that is to take the positivity out of every situation and move this country forward together in making this country truly great as we know it to be.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
The minister presented the fiscal reform for St. Martin. The first and one in 2016 fiscal reform for St. Martin. But Madam Chair, for me, the minister also made mention tax incentives after Hurricane Irma that the fiscal department was busy with. Madam Chair, I believe that time is basically running out for us to implement incentives for businesses and the people to be able to get a serious break. I've always stood here and wonder why we do not react when the issue at hand. It's a year to the date already past Hurricane Irma, but we are still busy with incentives a year later. Madam Chair, most of those businesses have done fold up, belly up, and disappear. They can't wait on us. We have to be more reactive to the situation at hand. Time waits for no one. And it's as if the presentation was 2015 and 2018 again. Madam Chair, we had a former minister, and the former minister came into Parliament and made similar presentation to the House of Parliament. We also had the former minister, Richard Gibson, who came here with the discussions with CFT, that CFT had somewhat given the green light to borrow the tune of between 20 to 40 million, was given somewhat of a green light to the Minister of Finance then. To the Minister through you, Madam Chair, is that green light still there by the CFT to help finance St. Martin's new tax structure? Also, when can we get a fixed date that the minister would be ready to come back to Parliament with a new legislation and a whole new tax structure? Madam Chair, some of the things that is being presented here today, that was presented in 2015, could be seriously looked at by our partners and copy and paste some of these legislation. I try to understand sometimes why we make things more difficult than what it is. The mere fact to reduce, even, we talked about it so many times, it's in a board presentation, the profit tax. We carry the highest profit tax in the region. We carry the highest wage tax in the region. And yet, when I look at the presentation in 2015, based on the numbers of what the profit tax would generate, it never generates the amount of money put in the budget.